everyone, and welcome to a very different and odd video. So today, my school is having a science fair, so I built a contraption that is basically all about rainbows and engineering. When I push the button over there, all these armor stands with colored armor and the colored armor of the rainbow should fall at different times into the water after getting pushed to the correct spot. And when we all walk over here, it should turn nighttime after stepping on the pressure plates. And then we should see something about rainbows fall from the wall and the lights turn on. So let's go and get the party started. Okay, now I'm gonna press this button if I can. Good. So now the sand is falling down and giving a message, and I also just started the lights. So what you're going to be seeing here is basically a lot of colored sand falling for a while. Can you guess what it's going to say? Because there's like a lot of things it could say. I thought of this whole idea, like I was intending it to be a surprise for my father. But then we had a science fair and he wanted to know, so I was like, okay, here it is. And then this was our science fair project. So I did all the wiring in this. I also didn't use any commands like the fill command, so that I did everything by hand. And this also took a while. And there it is. Reid TDR, like R as red, O as orange, Y as yellow, G as green, B as blue, I as indigo, and V as violet. So I wanted to originally do a rainbow launcher where there are slime catapults with armor stands, and they jump out like a wall with a 2-block wide hole at you. But that never really worked until put like a lot of attention into it. And then we ended up getting a catapult that does this. And making a bit of noise. And then I thought, well, maybe we could try to make stuff rotate like in patterns. So then I came up with this thing, which basically keeps on bouncing them up. And it's just this one tripwire, which activates this repeater, which activates this block, which then sends the current down to the redstone over here. And then that just goes on the clock, and then so these, like, the catapults are basically the same thing, except this one repeats more. We couldn't get all 7 armor stands, because the most we ever got is 2. Because if we did 3, it jammed eventually, like 2 got in the same place, and it just all got messy, so yeah. So in this new edition, they made it so you can either push stuff up or like grab it up and down with water by adding soul sand or magma. So basically here, I put soul sand and water down, which makes a bubble column that goes up. And that's what pushes the armor stands up. And I also added the ladder so the water didn't spill out and mess the whole thing up. I think it has to be a one straight water source. If it sort of spills out, then it messes everything up. So from the button over there, that's just the normal wiring. It has 2 repeaters, goes up. But the main challenge was, well, not like challenge, but this was a bit more redstone I added to the first part. So basically, it's just the redstone that has a bit of delay because of repeaters. And then every time activate a redstone, its pistons, the pistons extend to knock the armor stands in the water. And then it goes up by redstone torches, which go on and off and on and off. There's a bigger repeat. And then this repeater right here triggers these rails, which the minecart usually would stay on. and then the minecart would go around. So every time it hits one of these activator rails, which are different from all the other rails, which is about 1 per 5 rails that like power it to go forwards. So each time it hits one of those, it makes the pistons extend, and then that pushes the colored sand into place, and then it falls right down under the lights, and I just spelled this in the stand up there. It got all pushed down, and I got this. And for the light, so when the minecart over there hits the detector rail or activator rail, it will trigger this redstone, and then that will turn on the lights. Or at least start the minecart from over here. So here, it's that same clock thingy mabobber here, where this triggers this block, gives out a pulse, which then triggers a redstone. A little delay, a little redstone swapper thingy, and that will trigger this, which starts the minecart, and every time it hits one of the detector, or some people call them activator rails, that will trigger the lights to go on. And that's basically it. So thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. And if this was the first video you've seen of ours, please consider subscribing and leaving a thumbs up. If you use Minecraft as something to do in a science fair, please leave a comment down below telling us what you did, because we'd love some more inspiration for next year. Hoppity hoo. Now let's go and get the party started.